Hello and welcome once again to Factory Town. So in today's episode I would like to start earning even more yellow coins, and that is so that I can buy more land and expand this area in a quicker manner. Now, to do that I am going to purchase this area here, and really I want to start knocking all these down with a terraforming tool, getting it to sort of flat lands. But that is going to take far too long because of money. So I may cut this episode a little bit more than normal and just reappear once I've sort of got the area flattened out. Because I don't want to make you guys just sit there and wait for ages while I do that. But I think the main thing that we're actually going to do today for money is I'm going to set up a new production area with a kitchen that is going to be producing soup. So we're going to plant the tomatoes, the potatoes and the carrots, and we're going to turn it into soup. But I'll pause the recording now and I'll start flattening this area out, and then once I've got the area flattened out I will bring you guys back. So I won't actually expand anything else, and if I do decide to expand something else in between, I'll obviously bring you guys back. But I don't want to have to make you guys just sit there and watch me wait for my money to tick up. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see, I've started cutting the area out and sort of dropping it. But it is going pretty slowly, unfortunately. And I thought, what are some ways I can help increase it? One of those ways is I can actually start selling some of these apples and pears. They don't sell for a lot, but if we take a look at the economy, what we got? 2 and 2, so they're not terrible. And they do pay for, or they do add to the fruit and veg. Ooh, dragon fruit. Cactus fruit. Oh, new things have been added to the game. Oh, that's awesome. So obviously the game is constantly being developed and there's new fruit. Anything else new that I can see? I don't think so. Okay. But we're just going to add in a couple of rail paths over here. Now we're going to want a pusher just there, and that wants to push any wooden wheels that way. Perfect. And now I would like 2 minecarts. One that is going to pick up pears, and one that is going to pick up apples. There we go. So it's not going to take, all of them, but this thing doesn't cost anything but time. So I may as well let it tick over and, use the fruit. Ooh. Oh, loads of workers are suddenly out of a job because there's no wood to get any more from here. Okay, well, thank you for all your help and time. There we go. So you two are waiting for logs, which will never come now because this place is empty. So in fact, half of this stuff could just disappear at this point. I mean, we're still making stones. But if we're not making logs anymore, we're not going to be making this anymore either. I could really get rid of half of this stuff, couldn't I? You're meant to be taking that. You're meant to pick up from there and drop it off there. Okay, so let's cancel these workers and remove all of this stuff. So many people are just suddenly out of jobs. Okay. Yep. So we're not making stone or anything like that anymore. So you aren't going to have a job to do anymore. So you drop off the last 2 conveyor belts you've got. Are you going to have anything to do anymore? Doesn't look like it. You're collecting coats and bringing them there, so carry on. Really? I have no idea what that wagon was doing before, but never mind. Because you're making leather. Do you even need to make leather anymore? In fact, do I even need you anymore? I don't think I need any of this anymore. I didn't want to take away the road. I suppose it's a good thing me doing all this at the moment, because it's building up some cash while I'm busy doing this. And may as well just remove all those and get rid of them as well. Why are you suddenly going that way instead of just following the path? Oh well. Damn you. There we go. So, I would like a road to be there. That might cause a problem just there, but I'm hoping it won't. Great. Okay, well that's got us a few workers that, you know, were busy before, less busy now. And at this point, I'm going to disappear again until I, again, flatten more of this area. So, back in a few moments. Hello and welcome back. So, I have not done as much as I had hoped, to be quite honest. As I was clearing this out, I just realised that it's going to take forever. So, I decided to focus just on the front here. I did end up buying another parcel of land, ended up costing me 6,000 coins, and it had a fire temple in it, so that'll be useful later. But yeah, I decided to focus on the front end, just here, so that I could start building the vegetable area, because once I'm making vegetable soup, that will increase the amount of yellow coin income that I have. I also ended up putting a few more minecarts that are picking up apples and pears, and I increased the forester up to 10 workers, just to increase, you know, the production rate. I do think I have too many carts picking it up, but, you know, Wow, in fact, I've got so many carts picking it up and not selling them all. That's... wow, okay. But that's fine. Again, I did that just for the extra income at the time. So, let's build a couple of farms. So I actually need 3 farms for this. Yep. So we're going to have you working on carrots, you working on potatoes, and you working on tomatoes. And I'm going to have to build loads of farming tiles now, aren't I? Damn. Okay. Ah, I was doing so well and then run out of fertilizer. Damn you! Not that that's surprising, really. I mean, geez. We are using quite a lot. So we'll start with carrots. 4 over. There we go. Thankfully, we've got a lot of each of these stored. I do need to build a storage for them as well, though, at some point. And then tomato. That'll do. Now, these produce 1 carrot every 3 seconds. And the production for these are all fixed, so it's 1 every 3 seconds. And if we take a look in a kitchen, with 1 of every ingredient, it takes 6 seconds to make 1 soup. So then this... okay. So I need 1 every 6 seconds. I'm producing 1 every 3 seconds. Which means I'm going to need 2 kitchens to get this... or I could have up to 2 kitchens max for this to work. I think. Maybe. Okay, so 1, 2 kitchens. There. And you are going to be making soup. Into a barn. So we want conveyors into that. And I didn't realise there was a lot there. Thankfully I could get rid of it. Now, both of these kitchens are going to require fuel. So, if we grab a forester, you want to cut down wood. There we go. Oh, I am going to need a grabber for that one. Now, okay, I can have trees planted all there without any worry. Yep, that's still on the edge. So that should provide enough fuel without anything to worry about. These can already provide the potatoes and everything else. But here's the real problem. How do I split tomatoes, potatoes and carrots between 2 kitchens? That's the hard part. Let's get a rail in. So that rail wants to curve that way. And I want 2 pushers. One there and one there. So you're going to push anything that wants soup. And you're going to push anything that wants soup. Actually, no, I don't even need that one. Because I'm going to remove all of this. So lower you back to 1. And you know what? You can actually do soup instead. So turn around. Not quite how I wanted it, but never mind. We're doing wheels. So you could do soup as well. So we'll have 2 soup for the moment. And all of these can disappear because I don't need the rails there. Which means I also don't actually need this rail, nor do I need that. Eventually I might need that, but for the moment, not so much. And nothing gets delivered. Oh, delivered by rail. That could work. Oh, okay. How about this? Let's have scaffolding here. Am I just going to have it cut straight? Yeah, I may as well actually. So then I'm going to have archways the whole way across and around. Right, so nothing stops that minecart from moving along. So that's going to try and pick up vegetable soup from there. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of. So you're trying to get mine wheels, bread, vegetable soup, bread, and wheels. Yep, so I've gotten rid of all the ones that were getting pears or apples. So, up here we're going to have another set of rails. And these rails, if I add in train stops, are going to deliver to both of those and pick up from all 3 of them. So I'm going to want get 6 of them. Okay. So you're going to want tomatoes, and you're going to want tomatoes. Then you want potato, potato, and you want carrots. So they'll pick up from there and drop into the kitchens. Now, at the moment, it will just fill one kitchen up, and then any excess will go to the second kitchen. I'm not actually against that. Like, I don't mind it working that way. Because it's only if we have excess that we want to make more anyway, so yeah. May as well have it work that way. Okay, so we want more farm tiles. Really? Damn you. Now, I'm not going to be able to build farm tiles underneath these archways, unfortunately. But it's not that much of lost space, so... And I think that's a decent solution. I don't know how else I would have, like, split it. Because I could have used, like, chutes or something like that. But then I would have to either have 2 chutes coming from each building, and then a massive wormness in the middle where they criss and cross. Or, yeah, I have no idea how I would have done that otherwise. So I think this is probably the best way of doing it. Okay. So, more tomatoes just here, please. More potatoes. That's 4, there we go. And then more carrots. I could probably speed these up as well. So if they're at 10, am I going to need even more minecarts picking up? Maybe. And I also want to increase the speed of these kitchens. So it's always going to be odd whether this one's going to work, but this one will always be working. And we have 27 of them there? Wow. I think we're going to need a new minecart picking up the veggie stew. So let's add a minecart down near the end, grabbing veggie stew, because both of the other ones are next to it, so spread them out a little. Heck, I might need another kitchen at this rate. Like, maybe I could set these as 5s? Because we're not emptying the minecarts at this point. Or, well, we are emptying some, but not all of them. We'll keep an eye on that, but yeah, so far it's going alright. And final tomatoes. Really? Come on. Damn you. Right. So we need a worker just here grabbing tomatoes. We've got full of sugar. Worker there grabbing potatoes. And worker there grabbing carrots. Come on, grab that last tomato you need. Please. There we go. And carrots. And finally potatoes. That one wasn't a problem. Brilliant. Are these filling up? Wow, yeah, they are. And it looks like these are maxed out on the ingredients inside them. Okay, so knock these down to 7. See if that makes a difference. And we've got 20... Okay, we've just got a minecart full of vegetable soup. So how much money do you make us when you hit? Well, it's 20 times 16, so wow, that's 320-ish. Pretty decent. And we seem to be on top of the storage, like it's never going too high. Yeah, seems fine. And all of these are full. Okay, let's drop them down to 5s then. And see if... Because then they're at 330, these are at 330. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hell! I could have another 2 kitchens. If I'm thinking about this correctly, if I had 2 more kitchens and 5 workers in each of these farms, I think that would work. So 330. No. Maybe 1 more kitchen then. But you know what? I may as well just have these at 5 and leave it perfectly balanced. Or what should be perfectly balanced. It might not be 100% balanced, but mostly. But I'm happy with that. So, wow, we've built up yellow coins quite quickly again. So we'll be able to clear some more of this area out for expanding later on. So I want to put a pusher just here for vegetable stew. And although I don't need it for the moment, because that's the only place they can go, it means that I can expand this rail network down this way, and the vegetable stew area will just continue to work. So, yeah, perfect. So what area am I building next? Do I want to maybe replicate our poultice area? Have it on its own section of the rail rather than having it joint to this mess? Then I can slowly start getting rid of this mess. That might be an idea. That might be what I do next time. I might move my poultice setup to down here. Maybe sort of double it, so that I produce twice as many red coins. Then again, red coins seem to be fine. So I don't think it's necessary to double it, but we'll see. Either that, or next time we'll work on expanding the base. For that we're going to need mana bricks. That could be something we do next. Start getting mana bricks set up. We're going to need those for building with. So I could set up a nice stone mine somewhere, and where has a lot of stone that isn't right next to, like... Yeah, I suppose over here. Decent stone mine just there. But no mana shards close to it. Ooh, there we go. There's stone and mana shards. So I could set up a stone mine mana shard production here that also makes mana bricks. So that I can upgrade my base. Yeah, that might be what I do next time. But that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Let me know if you prefer me cutting away as I was doing for, like, waiting for the coins to grow. Or if you want to see it happen and, you know, just listen to me, well, yammer. I'm pretty much fine either way. I don't know if I would have got this whole setup actually built this episode if I hadn't cut away, because I have been playing for sort of 45-50 minutes. It did take a little while, unfortunately, to actually cut the terrain out. But as I say, let me know in the comments which you prefer, if you want me to cut away, if you want to see it all. And hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.